I'm going to show you my portable water system using my portable power station. There's the Jackery with the 12 volt plugged in. Here's a cute little 12 volt transfer pump. Really cheap off of Amazon. See link above. Although be cautious because the hand sprayer portion of it just exploded on us. And there's the blue barrel. You can get these things everywhere. This is filled with rainwater from a while back. The pump has a line that goes in with a little debris filter, which works just fine for the big stuff. Before I lose suction on that, I'll replace that. And as I mentioned, the sprayer part just exploded on us, so we're going to do it just commando without. So if my wife will push the button for the 12 volt. You can see we have a nice stream. Whee! And we can use this to, in this case, water the blueberries. This one's a little on the puny side after the transplant. Wish I would give it a bath. Now that may seem a little silly, but it's a lot easier to use that rig. It's a lot simpler to use that rig. It's okay, it's lazier to use that rig versus carrying down gallon after gallon after gallon of water, or a 5-gallon bucket of water, and that just gets old after a while because way beyond that tree line. There's where we'd have to drag the water from, and instead, ta-da, we put the blue barrel on the big mechanical thing that can lift 15 times that amount of weight and carry it down here, make everybody happier. And I forget let me see if I can see the transfer rate. Okay, so the pump is talking about 5.5 L per minute. Is that leagues or lengths or leaves or lettuces? It's liters, but so 5.5 liters per minute, and put it on here for a minute or two per, and pretty good amount of watering. So there's the specs. I'll put the pump up in the link along with the Jackery, and get yourself a decent sprayer. You should be good. Okay, so maybe so the point here is that the pump is very loud. It's vibrating against the top of the barrel. When you pick it up, it's a lot quieter. So I decided to hang the pump over the side of the barrel so it's not directly bouncing on top of the top, which is hollow. There's no water there, but against the side of the barrel where there is water contact, so it's got a little bit more mass and it doesn't sound as much like a drum. I take some wire, make a little harness, I hang it over the side, and it does get quite a bit quieter. Nothing too fancy, but it cuts down on the volume considerably. And the noise really is just more aggravating than anything else. So staying off the side, we'll see how long that lasts. I guess it'll have to transport in a different location, but cuts down on the noise, like I said. So the wire method worked for mounting the pump to the side of the barrel temporarily. Even with her tugging on the hose, it stayed in place. It didn't vibrate as loudly, which was nice, but I guess I will have to engineer something a little better. Additionally, I think I want to come up with a little reel for the hose. Why not? And then a little bracket for the sprayer, to kind of cradle the sprayer, either in storage or in transport. So I get to over-engineer something that is easy, which has no reason to be over-engineered. And I may get another one of those pumps, either a larger volume pump or a second pump about the same size. because why not? I think I paid $25 for that thing back on Amazon Prime Day. My thought was to, I'm going to walk away from the skid steer. She's going back up the hill. My thought initially was to use that with a solar panel, just stupid 12-volt battery, and pump some solar into it, and ta-da, I got a sprayer. Maybe for the creek, where I dig a hole and let water seep up into it and spray it out of there, something along those lines. This was pre-Jackery. Now that I have a Jackery, I can use the solar, plug into the Jackery to charge it whenever it's not being used. As far as water catchment into the barrel, that's another story. We don't have any gutters out here. We don't have a catch basin established yet. The plan was to catch the water coming off the back of the privy, funnel it down into one of these barrels that was elevated, laying on its side so water comes from the top, and then you got a little spigoty watery thing on the output on the bottom, so you can have I don't want to call it pressurized because it's only off the ground a couple of feet, but you could use that to wash your hands. I'm a clean freak. I'm not a clean freak. I am known for washing my hands fastidiously, I believe is the term a friend of ours uses. Alicia. Very raccoon-like. It's the other way she has described me. My brother would refer to raccoons as trash pandas. So anyway, that was kind of the idea, is I would give some water, a source of water. Rainwater is fairly clean, except now that we're in yellow season in the south, as soon as that passes, the water will be fairly decent. We'll filter out garbage, particulate, leaves, pine straw, but then you've also got to protect that from mosquitoes. And so that whole endeavor will be another video. Ha 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 ha. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it.
Too many hobbies, not enough time.
It's a theme song, y'all.